trying to get them back to within one. Tries the wall dribble. That's not going to go, but it's Brisky back deep. Going to play it off the ceiling. Has a chance for a second touch. Nice job by Blaze to get up and defensively meet it. U.S. Army, they are meeting the challenge that Zero Issue is posing in this second round, Thunder. It's been a lot of fun to see these guys play.
It has, and they're standing up on both ends of the field. Offensively, they're getting pressure here and there. It's been a game of efficiency on offense for them where they got a couple good opportunities and they capitalized on both of them. But they're withstanding the pressure that Zero Issue have put up almost every time. And that, to me, is the most impressive part of what they've done here in game number 1.
And that's been the most important part. They were able to weather the early storm that you knew Zero Issue was going to come out with. Falls is going to go up in the air, try to get the double, drops it down and puts it home. And with a minute 22 to go, it's a 3-2 lead now as they get it back to within 1.
Nice setup touch there from Brisky. Really just handcuffing that last defender into having to read a slow ball that was always going to drop in front of the net. And they just couldn't get oriented underneath it to get a touch in time. Falls made no mistake on that one.
2 seconds to go in a 3-2 game. Chance for Zero Issue again. Falls bounces it down. 2 defenders go up for it. That could create a major problem in front that's going to pinch off the last defender. Drop down towards Falls. That's Spider. Gets it back deep. Kronovi, last man back. He's going to put it up in the air, try to follow it. Looking for a play off the intersection. They dropped down. Nearly got that one to go, but Brisky's going to be last defender. Good midfield presence and a good demo. Great pass, but again, it'll be Blaze knocking it away and getting down to the last 50 seconds. It's back in Zero Issue's end.
I'm starting to get the sense. Oh, that's a brilliant save there, and I'm starting to get the sense that game 2 is not going to look the way game 1 has so far, just based on how the rotations of Zero Issue are starting to come together. This is more of a test here for USAE or US Esports at this point, and Zero Issue are starting to warm up into the team that we expected them to be from the outset.
Left wing side. Brisky, nice dunk as well. Spider's got a 1v1 to work against Kronovi. Kronovi's going to get there first. Demo in the midfield could set up Kronovi with a nice offensive chance. Tries for the pinch, and Blaze is going to get in front of it to knock it away. We have 12 seconds to go. In a 3-2 game, it's left wing side. Kronovi going to wait for this, gets it above 1. Looking for a pass into the middle. Plays it far side. It's going to go wide, but up the ramp. Still a chance. Infield pass. Falls towards the net. Oh, it's just wide. They try to keep it in the air, and eventually it's going to be knocked away by Spider, and they're going to have to take it the whole length of the pitch to try to get this one towards the net, and it's not going to work. U.S. Army Esports with a surprising 1-0 lead in this best of 5 in round 2 with the Ting Open.
My goodness. Golden opportunity there for Zero Issue at the end of that game. That was a brilliant infield pass to find Falls in the middle, but the shot placement just not there. And with that, USAE have stolen game number 1 here. But mark my words, like I said at the tail end of that game, I don't think we're going to see the same kind of game unfold that we just did heading into the next one.
Axel, I'm curious your thoughts in this first game. I mean, seeing what USAE can do against Zero Issue. Zero Issue we thought was going to be a dominant force in this particular series and this tournament, and that first game did not lend much to the to that thought.
Yeah, I mean, look at the offense here. 18 shots from Zero Issue to like 5 from the other team. So
yeah,
interesting stuff. Zero Issue definitely showing a lot of good things, showing a lot of pressure. They're a good team, but it just didn't add up for them properly in game 1. So how exciting is this though? This is Kronovi's team. I mean, this team is a top 5 seed coming into this tournament, and Kronovi currently down 0-1 in this best of 5. So shout out to this U.S. Army Esports team. I'm not sure exactly where they come from, but if they're the U.S. Army, obviously shout out to them, and appreciate the service to our country, so on and so forth. So it looks like they've got themselves a little Rocket League team here, guys.
They do indeed. That's an infield pass. Brisky trying to put it home, and that's not going to go. Just wide of that intended post. Chance for USAE to move it out. Good pass ahead. A little bit of a cherry picker. Falls going to go up his own back wall. Get it off the nose. Try to follow it. Good dodge into it. Keeps it with him. Tries the full court dribble. It's going to land on Spider. He's going to knock this one away. That's put in the middle. Brisky trying to get one. They're trying for a quick start here, Thunder, as the Zero Issue guys trying to find the first goal in this game. They surrendered the first goal last game, and it led to a 3-2 defeat. They want to get themselves off to a better start in game 2.
They do, and I think they're plainly aware of how much more comfortable Zero Issue look in this game than they did in the last one. The attempts on the plays are much more low percentage stuff, and now they're capitalizing on mistakes. It was pretty spotless from US in game number 1, but we're starting to see the cracks show a little bit.
Yeah, last man back, going back towards his own net. That creates a great opportunity for Kronovi, who's moving his nose towards the net to bounce that one off the back. Hard to play that one defensively, and nothing that the last defender can do. It's a 1-0 lead, and their first time scoring the first goal of the game. This will be towards the sidewall. Blaze defers to Aspect. That ricochet is going to send it off the ceiling. Deep into the zero issue end. It's going to pop near middle. Get it cleared away by False. Up into the air by Spider. He's going to put it towards midfield, but Kronovi there to answer. Good pass. It goes off the intersection in that corner. Blaze above the crossbar is going to take it away. Kronovi in the middle. Brisky now Falls. Falls trying to drop it. That's crossbar and down. Chance for Kronovi. Got to find it off the wheels. The double touch is no good as well. And they go wanting, but not getting, as it remains a 1-0 lead.
Oh, zero issue. That was a big time chance, and not just one, several big time chances, but the ball just kept ending up slightly north of the crossbar, and they couldn't find the angle to put that one home. But zero issue, they are putting in on a huge amount of pressure right here, and there's no sign of it slowing down. They're controlling the boost on the field, and they're controlling space in just about every area.
And that'll drop down from Brisky. Brisky puts it in the offensive end. Kronovi going to give this a follow into the corner. Blaze there as well. Kronovi takes it away, gets the ricochet he needs, but it goes right at Spider. Brisky towards the net, and it's going to find its way home in the near side of the net. Last defender couldn't cut it off. It's a 2-0 lead.
And I thought they might have had a piece. I think that was Aspect on the goal line who had to drift turn at the last second, but they just hesitated for a moment on the trajectory of the ball and where it was headed. And that it's a game of inches, so it made its way in on that. But zero issue, they really have acknowledged the opening they've been given in this series to push back, and they're doing just that.
Well, Army's trying to work their way towards the offensive end. Their first opportunity in a little while that's taken care of fairly easily by Kronovi. That'll be off the corner wall. Brisky. Spider. Aspect goes up as well. Kronovi drops it down. Falls is in the area. He's going to try to jump at this, I do believe. Nope, he'll wait patiently. Oh, Brisky goes a little bit ahead. That could create a major problem for zero issue, but it's cast aside as this will go above the bar, cleared away by Kronovi, and Brisky has possession in the offensive end. That's towards the net. Angle is there, but Blaze gets up above the bar to take that opportunity away. And, well, U.S. Army Esports, they're trying to get something going in the offensive end, but the possession game has belonged to zero issue really from the onset, and they've owned the midfield from really the start of this game too.
And we've gotten into a pretty extended rally of play here between the two teams where U.S. Army are standing up a little bit more to the pressure, but they can't gain a lot of purchase in the offensive zone. It's not really the sustained control that they need there to get repeat chances on net. It's one and done, and then zero issue gets back to business on putting more pressure on.
Oh, that's going to be angled towards the right post. Cast aside once more. Chance for Army. That's going to be towards the net, and Spider finds the home it needs to be, and they have the deficit with 1:14 to go.
Fantastic shot here, reading pretty quickly that curve off of the top of the wall. Good power on it, and Crow, who was pretty ready for a shot to come through, didn't expect quite that much power and couldn't make a save.
Yeah, they had somebody coming down from the ceiling as well. I think that was Brisky coming down trying to make that save. Couldn't quite get it done. 1:10 to go. Brisky trying to answer and does. Just under the bar off the defender, makes it a 2-goal lead again.
Well, that's about as quickly as you could answer a goal you could ever ask for. There's a bit of disarray here in the rotation on the kickoff because it was such a hard pinch. It threw off the positioning that the players had in the back end for U.S. Army, and that was enough for Brisky to jump on that opportunity.
South of 70 seconds to go in game 2. U.S. Army Esports trying to make themselves viable in this particular game 2. That's a big problem for USAE, and Brisky takes advantage. It's a 4-1 lead. That may ice things in game 2.
That's a couple of situations here, just bad mistakes where it looks as though U.S. Army Esports reeling a little bit from the increase in pressure that zero issue are putting on here. So now it remains to be seen. I think at this point, probably heading towards a game number 3 with a tied series, and U.S. Army have got to push back here because they've let zero issue into this series and they've let them gain the control they wanted all along.
That's going to be off of the sidewall. Chance for Brisky. Brisky's going to try to ricochet this off the corner. U.S. Army Esports trying to find some kind of momentum. The demo may help a little bit as they keep the ball out for the moment. And Spider's going to ricochet this away off of a zero issue member. That's off the sidewall. 30 seconds to go. Falls. Off the ceiling, plays another one, looking for a third touch from Kronovi, but this one's going to be a little bit wide of the target, and just continued pounding of the ball off the back wall from Zero Issue, and US Army Esports does not have an answer in this second game. Something they're going to have to work on, getting a little faster to the ball, getting those better clears out of their own zone and controlling their own boost, I think is going to be very key in game 3 and will help determine a winner and who's going to put their opponent at match point.
Yeah, they got to start operating with some confidence like they had in game number 1. I know that that's tough given that your opponents have really elevated themselves to the next level, but Axel, they got to fake it until they make it here, because they've got a game in this series. They could potentially take another one, but they got to get the confidence back that had them winning game number 1.
6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 shots to 2. I'm not that good at math, but I mean that's similar to last game, guys. I feel like Crow, False, Brisky, they definitely have a lot of offense, which is a good thing. The U.S. Army, they've been playing some pretty solid defense, especially in game 1, which helped them win game 1. But now they're starting to show some cracks. So Thunder, ready up, brother. We're gonna get into game. Yeah, we're waiting for Thunder, baby. We're gonna get into game 3 here, and we have a 1-1 tie series in this best of 5.
Well, can we say, I think safely, that US Army Esports was more opportunistic in game 1, which gave them that win in that first game, rather than they were good. I think opportunistic rather than good is a way to play this game, but eventually you think that's going to catch up to you?
Yeah, I think, you know what, it was funny because we didn't see the same Zero Issue team in game 1 versus game 2, so it's tough to pin it all on what the US Army did right or wrong, because their opponent majorly shifted what they were doing.
Okay.
But I think that it's a mentality thing as much as it is a level of play on the field thing. And US Army, they just need to get themselves back, like I said, to a position of a little bit of confidence, because that comes across in your positioning and your aggressiveness on the play, and that can work wonders. Even if you might not be able to match a team completely in skill, you can match them in the aggressiveness that you play with, and you show a little bit of disrespect to a team that is supposed to be a favorite in this tournament.
This will be False towards the middle, getting it back to midfield, trying to meet the ball as well. Spider's going to go above. That was Kronovi. Kronovi going to try to meet this towards the back wall, met on the nose, trying to be a little more dominant on their own back wall, it would seem. Spider's going to try to get up, play the contact, but no contact was made. It'll go back to midfield. False off that side wall, going to try to play the back wall once more, pinched off the back. Kronovi is there, puts it on frame. That's going to be a save from Blaze, and it's put aside from Aspect. Good save, good defense from US Army. Now they got to turn it around. Brisky, right wing, fires a shot. The flick is good, and that is nobody on the back end to try to defend that. It's a 1-0 lead for Zero Issue.
What a turn here for Brisky. Thinks for a moment. I think they were really examining their surroundings and thinking, what options do I have here to start this attack on net? I think they acknowledged that the defender on the back line was getting a little bit antsy, and they had the opportunity to just blast a power shot right over top of them.
That'll be Brisky. Hard off the back. False is there. Aspect takes that opportunity away. Continued pressure coming in from Zero Issue. Defense at the midfield line from Kronovi. Gets contact to keep it in. They're doing a good job of shrinking the field at the moment. False is going to go up. Hard off the back, looking for a double. Chances there, and it's golden. False makes it happen with 3:19 to go.
And there's the skill from Falls that we talked about. Gets so quick up to that, and such good power on that setup touch. You can't ask for a better setup for a double tap to be floating right back out in front of the goal mouth. And they had a full head of steam to knock that one home. That was picture perfect.
3:10 to go. Off the side wall, it'll hit the ceiling, come down right on the midfield line. Zero Issue defensively, trying to get it out of their end, and they will do so. Plays off the ramp right to Blaze. Brisky off the ceiling, needs a little help. Taken away from Aspect. Spider towards the net. That's accurate. Kronovi with a nice save. It's still up in the air. Tries to find the angle and does. What a play from Blaze to direct that towards the left part of the net, and it's a 2-1 lead now.
Oh, that shot placement was sweet from Blaze. Full awareness of the positioning of all three defenders who were waiting to try and make a save on that, and they picked the one spot that was going to ruin anybody's chances of getting a piece of it.
See if that gives U.S. Army Esports a little bit of momentum here. Blaze going to try to come in and take it away. Kronovi waits patiently, passing to the middle. Goes right at Brisky. Brisky takes control and possession, has 3, 4, 5 touches in a row here as he carries it in the corner. Put it into the middle. Spider loses on this aspect, goes right back at Spider, but Kronovi reads it well and gets the interrupt. Off the ceiling, falls, angle, shot, bounce, scores, and it makes it a 3-1 lead with 2:15 to go.
And again, you give Falls space like that to work with, and I know that they're pretty low on resources where U.S. Army on that one, but he's going to knock that one home every time, and he had pretty much an uncontested shot to send that in. That is a scary situation for U.S. Army Esports, and scoreline-wise, it's looking a little scary here too, as they go down by a couple of goals in a game that is already being pretty dominantly controlled by Zero Issue.
About 123 seconds left in game number 3. Zero Issue trying to put U.S. Army Esports on match point. This will go into the corner. It'll bounce down. Blaze is up. He's going to miss on this opportunity. Defensive touch needed, and they get one as well. Looks like Spider got up just in the nick of time to knock that one away. Brisky gets it past 1, but not 2. Spider with contact gets it over the head of Falls into that corner. Creates an opportunity for U.S. Army. Chance for Aspect. Aspect towards that net, but Brisky's equal to it and gets it knocked away. We're down to the last minute 33. Pass in the middle. Brisky, it's a little tall for him. Falls follows it into that corner, tries to keep it going. Kronovi's up to meet it as well. Has the angle towards the back wall. Aspect above the bar takes it away, and it gets cleared downfield once more. We're at a 3-1 advantage for Zero Issue. They're going to pass it back and forth right on top of Falls. Falls into the air, and it gets sent back towards the orange net, and it's going to be a play off the post as Kronovi can't finish it on the front end. With a minute 5 to go, still a 2-goal lead.
And Zero Issue, they are rocking and rolling at this point, using all the space that's being given to them to go for individual plays, team plays, you name it. They really look comfortable compared to how they looked in game number 1. I would not be surprised to see them keep rolling through this game, picking up a victory, and carry that through to a series win in game number 4.
That'll be a pinch play. Off the ceiling, it'll drop down. Pass into the middle. Brisky tries to finish it. Not going to work. Kronovi with a good setup. Couldn't make it happen. Off the back. Falls. Gets the touch himself. Good save coming down from the ceiling. Is going to be Blaze. This will eventually be Spider who gets a clear away. They need to get something towards that net in quickly. Bounces it off the back. Taking control is going to be Kronovi. Gets it above 1, but not 2, as Aspect keeps it in their possession for the moment. But Falls comes in to take it away once more. And again, U.S. Army's chasing their own tail in their own end.
Dying seconds here with 2 to score, and they're in their defensive zone.
Yep.
It's now 3 to score, and that is really going to seal it. That's the final nail in the coffin here, with Zero Issue taking a series lead and taking a major commanding lead in momentum.
Puts them 1 game away as well from getting to the point where they are going to be able to move on. But the shot differential, definitely a factor. 10 shots on the board for the Zero Issue guys at this point. 5 for U.S. Army Esports, which I mean is more than what they had at the end of game 2, Axel, as we go into a 2-1 series lead.
Yeah, Blaze is like, good games, everyone. Dude, you guys won game 1, remember? It's not over yet. It's not over yet. U.S. Army did win game 1, and I think Blaze forgot about that for a second there. These are best of 5s.
Maybe thought it was the best of 3.
Right, but these are best of 5s. This is a single elimination tournament. So we have a little bit longer series. So we're going to have another one here, at least one more. But, I mean, it's kind of what I expected. I didn't expect the early game 1 loss. Didn't actually expect that. But now, like, from that point, it seems like Zero Issue. You know, they're finding their groove. And they seem pretty good, guys.
Well, earlier, I think it was mentioned that the comfort level in testing out your opponent in game 1, I think even though it's a best of 5 in a single elim, I think still Zero Issue did that to a point, and now U.S. Army is feeling the wrath of what those adjustments really feel like, as Zero Issue have come back and basically done everything needed to make a stake in this series. This will be off the ceiling. for Falls as they get it clear, and the U.S. Army at least trying to get something on offense going in the first 30 seconds of game number 4.
But again, being stopped here pretty swiftly, and it's just that a team of Zero Issues level, they have a read on the game to the point where if you take a play that is anything conventional or typical of what you could expect in a team play environment in a threes game, Zero Issue already know that you're going to make that play. You can see it every time that US Esports goes for any kind of a passing play that's conventional and predictable. Zero Issue is there every time to read that, and the offense never gets into their zone because of it. So it's going to take creativity and a little bit of, not jank, but like some weirdness, I guess, or some unexpected plays from US Esports to catch them off guard here, because if you just keep doing what's expected, they're going to be ready for it every time.
Kronovi.
What a save there.
Yeah, Kronovi on the goal line was able to keep that one out. Nice epic save to get us going in game number 4. Game that US Army Esports needs to extend the series. Tried for a bit of unconventionality there, but it didn't quite work out. Chance for US Army here. That's going to be a shot on target, and Brisky has to get up and make a great save just above the bar. Team in orange starting to make some inroads here. This will be hard off the corner for Blaze. Blaze is there. That's an empty net. They got to make this happen. Spider can't get it either, and Zero Issue is able to clear it away with the help of Kronovi's nose on the Octane, and that'll be cleared aside once more as US Army Esports lets an opportunity go by.
That was a big one for them, especially at a deadlock when we're approaching the halfway mark of this game. That would have been a crucial juncture to find themselves a goal, and Zero Issue is now testing back the other way. We may have seen come and gone the best opportunity that US Esports will get maybe all game to get themselves in the lead.
They need a save here. That's going to be up above the bar, and a chance for Falls. He's going to put it just high and a little bit wide. Good clear away. Aspect is going to wait. Kronovi puts it off the sidewall. Good lateral play, though, as only his teammates can get it from there. Chance for Zero Issue on the left wing side. Blaze will wait. Has control. Gets the hop step. Battles Kronovi forward at the midfield line. Blaze is going to have to come across and make a save. He's not going to do it. Brisky with the open net makes it happen. It's a 1-0 lead for Zero Issue.
And this is trouble now if you are US Army Esports, because the longer they held it in a tie, the more chance they had of potentially stealing a game back for themselves in a silver goal territory near the end of regulation. But now that Zero Issue have the lead, they're going to feel a little bit more comfortable. Oh, that's so close off the post. What a chance to tie the game there. And US Army Esports are getting so close for themselves to staying in this game, but the chances are just barely off the mark.
Oh, and stuff like that. The kickoff, there's been a couple of kickoff chances really on both sides. Kind of some sloppy kickoffs from on both Zero Issue's part and US Army's, and the US Army really just about took advantage of one there from Zero Issue. This will be an infield pass. It goes a little bit closer to the defender than he wanted. Aspect towards the net. That's accurate. Good save coming in. Blaze is there as well, but False reads it and gets the dunk away. Out to Kronovi. Drops it on Brisky. Brisky might have a little bit of a dribble play here. Blaze will meet him at the pass. Off that corner wall. Brisky's up. Keeps it in control. False is up. Trying to finish this. Uds off the crossbar and cast aside his Aspect. They'll get it back to midfield. And here comes the US Army Esports again as they try to work it in the offensive end. Get themselves an opportunity. It ends up being a pass in the middle. And Blaze can't get there. Now it's a 1v1. False keeps it low and finds the net with a minute to go.
Oh, the immediate counterattack from Falls on this one. Oh, baby. Yep, just faked it. Completely bamboozled that last defender. And the thing about this level of play is that you have to commit to something at a certain point. If you wait to try and find out what option that offender is going to go for, that's just giving him space to do exactly what they want. You got to commit to something. It's almost in soccer or football, whatever you call it, when you have a goalkeeper in a penalty kick that has to guess a side leading up to the shot, because if you wait and try to make the save, it's too late. And in that situation, they had to guess early, and they got smoked by Falls on that one.
Aspect puts it up, trying to finish it on the back end, gets the bounce. It's still there. Chance for Blaze. That's not going to work. Aspect towards the net, and they finally get it in with 27 to go, and they have the deficit, giving them a one shot to a tie at this late in the game.
Well, I asked for unconventional. from US Army Esports, I mean, they're giving me my wish on that one, because that's a pretty strange play with that player diving off the back wall to keep that ball pinned near the goal mouth. But hey, if it ain't broke, don't fix it, and we'll see if they can find another one with that recipe where they've only got 20 seconds to do it.
This will be in the zero-issue end. This might be the opportunity they want. This is going to go towards the ceiling. Up is Brisky, gets it down to Falls. Falls off the left wheel well, will get it deep into US Army Esports end, but Blaze going to put this one hard back towards their end. Good pass. Falls reads it. That's a great play off the back wall, trying to finish it in front. Brisky's going to put it home. Last second goal makes it a 3-1 game, and that is going to move zero-issue into the third round.
Well, I guess we might have to call them just one issue from this point on. They weren't zero issues in this series, but they thankfully they limited it to one, and then they just completely rolled in this series after that. So now we see the kind of team that we're going to be seeing in the later stages of this tournament, and they're putting just about everybody on alert in doing so.
All right, that's going to just about wrap this one up. And here's what's going to happen, guys. Zero issue. They're going to be waiting on... Oh, my God. Okay, we'll take that, Blaze. Very nicely done. Zero issue is actually going to be waiting a little bit on their next match, so we're going to jump on over to an RBG match, and then we're going to come back to zero issue, and we should be back in time. Thanks, Kurt and Thunder. I think you're on for the next match, too, right?
I believe so.
Okay, good. I hope so. Okay, so we're going to go to a quick break, and I'm going to announce something here that I was going to say, but I'm just going to announce it right away, and I'm going to let Jesse from Ting Mobile give you guys who are watching a sneak peek on a giveaway that we're doing. So take notes. We're going to see what Jesse has to say. Then we're going to go to a commercial, and we'll be back with RBG in their next match, and Curtis and Thunder will be here as well. So we're going to take a break, and I'm going to let Jesse take it away.
I'm Renessa.
We're actually going to be giving the first 15 people who try Ting Mobile, so who sign up using calculated.ting.com, a Ting swag pack. So these people, once you sign up, make sure you message me directly, Ting Jesse on Discord. You know, if you can't find me in the sidebar, I'm sure just send a message and somebody will help you out. But it should be, you know, easy to find me and just the user bar there on Discord. Send me a message, let me know the email that you signed up with, and then I will hook you up with a Ting swag pack, which includes a Ting t-shirt like this one. This is an specific shirt, as well as Bluetooth earbuds, a pop socket that goes in the back of your phone, and a phone wallet that also can go on the back of your phone.